What's happening, y'all? My name is Earl Winfrey. This is IntellectualRadio.com. He said, she said, with Wonder in the hiss. What's up, Wonder B?
Nothing much. What's up with you, E-Dub?
We just having a conversation earlier about people that car throwing trash outside the car. Now, you know what I think is crazy? You driving around in a freaking Mercedes-Benz and you dumping a McDonald's outside the window of your car as you drive down the street. That is freaking insane. What the hell is wrong with you? And I don't understand. How you driving a Mercedes-Benz, a Jaguar, or freaking BMW, and you throwing trash outside your car? You have no home training.
So it just to be explained, we were driving, and in front of us was a Mercedes-Benz, and they rolled down their window and threw out a big bag of trash
freaking
out
crazy.
the car. And he said, "How do you drive a Mercedes-Benz and throw trash out your car? That is just crazy." And I said that I didn't think having an expensive car necessarily went hand in hand with home training, with caring about your environment. I don't think that necessarily says you have good manners just because you have an expensive car. Good manners come with that.
Well, I wouldn't expect that. You drive around a brand new Lexus and you don't have enough sense to wait till you get your garbage can to throw your trash outside. You don't have enough sense to do it. You want to throw your trash outside your window? You driving a brand new Lexus car, costs $100,000. You throwing trash outside your window? It just don't go together. It's like an oxymoron, if you know what that is.
Oh, let's not bring up fact checking again.
Yeah, I know you fact checking.
Let's look up, what does oxymoron mean?
It just don't make sense, you know. Now, if you're driving a raggedy car, you know, you're driving around in the hood and you're throwing stuff outside your window, I can almost kind of see that. They kind of go hand in hand together. You're driving a raggedy car, you know, you're looking like you ain't got no money. You're looking like you ain't got no sense. Looking like you grew up in the hood. You throwing some stuff out your window of your car, I can almost see that. But when you're driving a freaking Jaguar, it costs $200,000. You throwing trash outside your window? Just don't add up to me.
And I'm going to congratulate you on using oxymoron in the correct way.
You know what? I'm not doing this show about to be fact checked.
He gets mad because I always consistently run to Google when he uses some term to make sure it's being used correctly.
Well, see, here's the thing. See, being here at IntellectualRadio.com daily, you learn all these new freaking words.
They're not new words. Let's put that out there. But that you learned how to use them correctly.
What? They're new words to me.
Well, I'm glad that you... See, we are here to feed your brain. That is the slogan of IntellectualRadio.com, and I'm glad it's working. It is definitely feeding his brain. He has learned earlier. He used oxymoron right at this time, and earlier it was metaphor. Look, I know, right? Big words. Listen to you.
They're getting bigger every day. That's why you should listen to IntellectualRadio.com and extend your vocabulary.
Yes. Okay, that's another reason to listen to IntellectualRadio.com. To extend your vocabulary. Okay, so back to that. So that I really don't, you would think so, but like they say, common sense isn't common. It does not go hand in hand that someone who drives an expensive car has this higher intellect, higher sense of country self and being in tune with their environment just because they have a nice car. And I do believe some people can drive really nice cars and still live check to check, not have money in the bank, and all their money goes towards paying for the car and nothing else. And it does not guarantee that you care about your environment.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. There was a time when I didn't have money, and I was not throwing trash outside my car.
That proves my point that it does not go hand in hand. That being wealthy or having expensive things means that you have some higher form of intelligence or honor or any grace, or I can't think of the word want to say, but having money does not mean any of that. So like you said, that there was a time when you were raised properly not to do those things, no matter what your how much money you had. None of that mattered. Having respect for yourself, your property, having respect for your environment. That is something that I don't think goes hand in hand with money.
Well, yes, you're right. Obviously, it was proven today while we were driving down the street. Beautiful car, beautiful, expensive Mercedes-Benz, and they're throwing trash outside the window.
It does actually make you look very trashy when you are throwing trash out the window and not caring about the environment and can't wait till you get to dispose of it properly. That we actually have a neighbor who is very similar to that, where they tend to throw their trash all around our property instead of taking it to the trash bin. And why would you want to do that at the place you live in? Why would you want to sit around or live? Good question, but I think it starts.
Feel more comfortable around trash.
I think you may feel it makes sense around trash if that's how you live. There are some people who and it also could be a form of mental illness, maybe like the people who hoard, that like who can't throw away their trash. There's people who can't throw away trash, but I think this is something that's different. I think this just someone who's actually ignorant, because to throw it out the window like that so blatantly at a traffic light was just disgusting, no matter what kind of car you drive.
But one thing about me is I cannot stand little bugs. If you're little bugs, you're definitely, in my opinion, scum of the earth. My name is Earl Winfrey. I want to be.
I
we
want
can
to
talk
be.
about it, you know how I feel, and you know how she feels. Okay, this is our next time right here on IntellectualRadio.com. He said, she said, want to be, and guest host Mr. E Dubs his. Peace, y'all.